Hey guys, I know I'm always like filming videos in front of this really bland white background. One of these days it's gonna change, I swear. But for now, this is where we are. And you know, I felt like we could... Wow, okay. Well, I bought one of these at Walmart. I don't know if I've ever tried them, but we need to start this off with some like energy, you know? Oat milk, matcha, night, no sugar, cold brew coffee. Ooh, I probably shook it around in the Walmart. Very exciting. Oh, whoa. There's the nitro, I guess. Ooh. I may regret this later when I can't sleep, but... So, you know, I've done a Thanksgiving video almost every year for the past as many years as I've done YouTube, basically. I think there was like 1 year where I didn't do a Thanksgiving video. I'm always trying to do something like different from the last year, you know, like make something I didn't make last year. I don't know what you guys' situations are, but like Thanksgiving parties are getting smaller obviously right now. I'm literally having Thanksgiving with just my immediate family, and I know a lot of you guys are like the only vegan in your family, so you don't want to like have to make a bunch of special vegan food if it's just gonna be you eating it. So anyways, I tried to make things more budget friendly, more simplified. I don't want to say worst case scenario, but like last minute lazy, whatever you want to call it. Obviously this is still like Americanized, like sorry people from other countries, but accidentally vegan things that I found or whatever probably aren't going to be applicable to you. But then again, Thanksgiving... Hey guys, before we get on to the rest of the food, I just want to take a quick moment to talk about the sponsor of this video, who I'm really excited about, Kinder Beauty. This all-vegan, cruelty-free, clean makeup skincare subscription service was founded by two beloved people from my childhood, probably your childhood too if you're around my age, Ivana Lynch and Daniela Monet. I had heard that they were vegan years ago and I thought that was cool, and seeing them like start a vegan company and then also like sponsor one of my videos is just crazy, and I'm really excited to see what's in this here box. Woo! There's this big pamphlet talking about all this stuff in here. They donate 1% of all sales to different organizations. Oh, reusable makeup remover. Ooh, it's so soft. I am so excited about these little green things. Hydrated caffeine eye masks. I've never used things like this, and I've always been really curious of them. Mermaid milk. Nutrient glow moisturizer. Spirulina and matcha. This kind of stuff is like really fun for me because I like makeup, skincare, and like treating yourself kind of products, but like I don't know anything about them. I don't know where to start a lot of the time. It's fun to have something like this where I can just like kind of get a bunch of things and like test them out, you know? And I know it's all vegan and cruelty free, so I don't have to worry about that at all. Ultra Night Serum. Help your skin stay hydrated throughout the night. Eco Lips Lip and Cheek Tint. Featuring naturally moisturizing jojoba oil. Fair trade. It's so soft. It really does feel like moisturizing. As low as $23 a month for the subscription service. So if you want to get a box for yourself, be sure to use my code Emily50 and click the link in the description to get 50% off your first Kinder Beauty box order. Thank you again to Kinder Beauty for sponsoring this video. Let's get back to the food. So, let's go. Where's my paper? All right, first of all, we are going to start with a pumpkin pie. I could not decide on what to make for desserts, okay? So I figured let's just make 3 because I'm crazy, I guess. First, we're gonna start with pumpkin pie just because pumpkin pie takes a long time to bake, and then you're supposed to put it in the fridge for like 4 hours, I guess, so... But I did want to make one actual like pie in this video, so I picked what I think is the easiest pie to make and most classic, obviously, like Thanksgiving pie. And so I found a vegan recipe that seems very easy and like very accessible ingredients. First thing we need, pumpkin puree, coconut cream, and I'm gonna shake it just in case it's not like all mixed together. Also, did you notice that my outfit matches the whole budget and low effort theme of the video today? Bam. Brown sugar. Recipe calls for clove, cinnamon, ginger, blah 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 blah. I only have cinnamon and pumpkin pie spice, so I'm just gonna eyeball it and then I'm going to taste it. I love a lot of cinnamon, so I'm putting a lot of cinnamon in there. Pumpkin pie spice, salt. And this recipe uses cornstarch, I guess, like in place of the eggs as like the thickener or whatever, binder or something like that. And that was literally it. That was so easy. You know, they recommend to blend it, and it probably would be better if I blended it, but we're doing this for the people who don't have a blender, okay? They said that you could whisk it, you know. delicious. I found accidentally vegan puff pastry sheets, and I'm gonna use these as the pie crust. I'm just gonna cut it into the pan, you know? It's pretty easy to find like an accidentally vegan pie crust at neighborhood Walmart today. They had their own like store brand pie crust that was vegan, like in the pie tray, but I didn't get it because it was, I don't know, someone must have just smacked down on them or something because they were all like in pieces. I don't know what happened. Walmart went crazy today, dude. I don't know what was going on. All right. Ooh, oh, it looks so beautiful. That was literally so easy to make. I'm not even exaggerating. Then I have my reusable pie crust shield thing that I'm gonna put on there. And then next we're gonna start another dessert, which is baked sweet potatoes. So I usually like to make either this dish that's like candied sweet potatoes and apples, but that requires peeling all the sweet potatoes, cutting all the sweet potatoes and the apples, boiling them, putting them, seasoning, making the sauce. And then I also love to make sweet potato casserole with like the marshmallows and like this pecan crusty thing on top, and it's so good. It's just a lot of steps, you know? So instead, we're just gonna make baked sweet potatoes and put toppings on them, and it's gonna be a fun time, super easy. And I found what I actually thought was marshmallow fluff. Apparently, I don't know the difference between marshmallow fluff and marshmallow topping. I was trying to not get vegan marshmallows because that's super like unaccessible to people. You really don't need anything marshmallow related for this. It'd be so good without it. But I figured I would like try this out since it's Smucker's. I'm sure a lot of you guys could find this in your grocery stores. So we'll see what, I don't know. We're gonna try this out. If you're gonna do like multiple of these, it's good to make sure you have like as similar in size and shape as possible so that they'll bake around the same time, you know? Also, hot tip, you can microwave. So I just washed and scrubbed down my sweet potato. She's glistening. She's done her skincare. So now we grab a fork and stab her. Bam, 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 bam. Now we just bake it, but I just realized my mistake. These usually I put them at like 420. And the pie that's in there, I'm putting it at 350, so oopsies. Usually I do the sweet potatoes from like 40 minutes to an hour depending on how big they are, but I'll just like check on it whenever I check on the pie. Next we're gonna start on the casseroles, or like the baked entree things. Mac and cheese. I want to combine together my two like go-to mac and cheese recipes that I like. One of them is one that uses like a roux, store-bought vegan cheese and stuff. Literally the best mac and cheese ever. It's so good. But then there's also one that actually a subscriber sent to me, and I've kind of like been using and kind of like adding my own spin on it or whatever for a while. That's really, really simple and easy and doesn't require fake cheese. I thought I would do something kind of in between those today, so it's still like accessible and easy, but like a little bit more rich and like, you know, Thanksgiving fatty delicious. Oh, and then my favorite green bean casserole, which I'm just gonna make in its entirety today, but I am gonna like show you more like my version of it that I've come to. That's a little bit easier. Woo! So those are going. And then I was going to tell you that I would really recommend kitchen scissors or shears or whatever for this part of it. So you can just line a bunch up in your hand like this and then just snip all the ends off. I usually cut them like in half just so that they cook faster and it's like easier to eat. You, like get a spoonful of, you know? Our green beans. And you know what? You know what we're also gonna do? We're also gonna cut the mushrooms with the scissors, okay? The noodles. Let's check on one. It's good. I really don't want to like overcook them because we're gonna like bake them, you know? So I just want them like just cooked, you know, like still too chewy. So I'm gonna strain these right now and put cold water on them so they stop cooking. I also wanted to give a couple other options for like, if you can't find a turkey thing and if you don't want to use like a chicken thing. I was gonna look for like a accidentally vegan stuffing mix, but there was no accidentally vegan stuffing mixes at Walmart. It was like they only had one brand of stuffing mixes. I swear they were like paid off by them to only have them or something. None of their ones were vegan. But anyways, I was gonna say, if you can't find like a chicken or turkey thing, but you still want to have like a meaty product in your feast, then you could use like some vegan sausage in the stuffing, which is like a thing that people do apparently, you know. Or another good thing would be to add lentils to something. This casserole would be really good with like lentils added to it. Something even easier is if you want to just add like peas to it, like frozen peas or whatever. You like wouldn't even notice them in the dish because they would just blend in with the green bean flavor, I feel like, and they'd be like soaked in all the cream mushroom sauce, just to add like a protein so you're not just eating carbs and fat. For Thanksgiving, I would suggest to cook the lentils separately or buy like pre-cooked lentils in the can or whatever, and then just mix them into like the mushroom soup part of it. And I think that would be so good. Okay, that's my timer to check on the stuff in there. Ooh, my pie crust is already like cookie cooked. Oh man, it's like really, this thing is not working very well. Oh no! Okay, so I wanted to give the puff pastry a try in case that's the only thing that you can find where you are. You know, it's not too bad. I had the thing anyways, and it still needs to cook more for like another half hour. So I'm just gonna put foil over the whole thing. But it looks really good. It got really hot, so I'm wearing something thinner now. And we're gonna make green bean casserole. We're gonna start with some oil, my onion. I'm gonna put some garlic salt on these bad boys. I'm gonna try really, really hard to only get mushrooms in here and no green beans. But maybe, just maybe, I shouldn't have put them in the same bowl. It actually isn't that bad. We're gonna salt and pepper these mushrooms. Oh my god. Love to see it. I turned the oven off, but I'm leaving it in there so that it'll kind of steam inside of the skin. That sounds so gross. Cause I think it's like cooked, but it needs to like just steam in there so it softens and I don't know. That's just the way that I do it, okay? Next we need some flour and stir that around in there. A little mishmash. We're gonna use bouillon and then 3/4 cups of water. Woo! And then we're gonna whisk that together. Wow, just whisking it together. And then we're gonna add, you guys know which milk is like, I think is superior, but this is what I have right now and it's still unsweetened and non-vanilla, so it's fine. We're just doing it in 1/4 cups because that's what I'm doing right now. So now we're just letting it thicken. So we can kind of just chill here. You could add your herbs or whatever. I don't know if I've ever added like herbs to this before, but I'm gonna do it this time just for fun. Extra flavorful, very fun, very fresh. I'm gonna put the green beans in right now so that they can start to like get soaked up in it. And hopefully I can still fish out my herbs later. Now we're gonna start making our mac and cheese sauce. We're gonna start with a 1/4 cup butter, I think. Yep. She's going. She's going. Garlic powder. If you have actual garlic, go right ahead. I do not right now. I mean, I do, but I cannot open the jar. Anyways, I'm putting a lot of garlic powder. I love garlic powder. This is literally just the communal whisk today because she is making the rounds. So there's a little chunk of brown in there that is simply mushroom. Don't worry about it. Yeah, we want to add a 1/4 cup of flour and then whisk it together, okay, with the butter. You guys, I don't really know what I'm doing. So a 1/2 cup of coconut cream. Dude, I am just winging this. I'm like a little scared. And then let's think about this. Wow, she's really thickening up, dude. Okay, we're gonna put a little bit of milk in there. I don't know. We're using my cashew milk. Oh, I didn't measure that. You know, well, everything should be like eyeballed because you just want it to be a sauce, right? Don't worry. It'll be good. It's really thick, dang. A bunch of salt. Unfortunately, I forgot that my nutritional yeast is like a weird color. Oh no, my mac and cheese is gonna be such a weird color. Don't get like unfortified nutritional yeast like me and it's a weird color. Don't worry, you guys. Don't worry, it's gonna turn out okay. Paprika, cayenne. Yummy, yummy. Okay, the color's not as bad now. Okay, my favorite recipe uses a little bit of vinegar. I'm just gonna put like a capful and taste it with that, okay? So there's our really weird sauce, and I'm gonna try it right now. We have some macaroni, and I'm just stirring in some of my beautiful sauce. Okay. It is good though. It's good and like creamy and fatty. And there is that like cheesy, nutritional yeasty flavor. So, you know, would I recommend having vegan cheese? Yes. But I still think this is gonna be really good, especially with the breadcrumbs and stuff on there. Let's pour that in. Ooh, fold in the cheese. My noodles might be a little dry though, because they've been like, you know, they've been drying up a little. Yeah, it does seem a little dry. maybe I should put a little milk or water in here. And I think cashew milk is pretty good too, because a lot of vegan cheeses are made from cashew. Try not to splash too much. French fried onions. I'm putting a little bit on and then I'm gonna like stir it in. Okay. And yes, I'm putting it in a pie pan. I only have so many like casserole dishes and I won't be able to fit it all in here, but that's okay. The best way is to like mix them together with melted butter and then put them on top. But I unplugged the microwave and moved it because I wanted more counter space. We're sprinkling with clean hands. We're gonna flick little pieces of butter on top. Okay, so we're just gonna, Oh, then the last things, which are all like the really easy, quickie type things. Okay, so they had no turkey loaf type items at all at Walmart today. I really considered like, should I go to another store to find a turkey loaf for the video? But then I was like, you know what? You guys have seen me eat turkey loaves before in several other videos. Like if you want to see that, you can watch those other videos. This video is going to be for the people who can't find a turkey loaf, you know, or they're all out of it, which is honestly a very likely case. What I thought to do today was I got these Gardein chicken strips, and this is also better for like if you're the only vegan, the only ones that's gonna eat the meatless thing. You might not want to buy a whole turkey loaf for yourself, you know, so this is a little cheaper. Yes, significantly cheaper. So I'm going to just cook these on the stove. It'll just be mixed in with the mashed potatoes and gravy and everything, and I'm sure it'll be delicious. So no shame in using some freaking chicken strips, okay, for Thanksgiving. Honestly, who cares? Rosemary, garlic salt. I'm gonna put some thyme, but I'm gonna like put the little leaves in there this time. I'm tired. Pepper. Onion powder. Paprika. The next thing was mashed potatoes and gravy. You guys are gonna love this. We got some boxed mashed potatoes. I have never made these before in my life. I've always like kind of looked down on them low-key. I just assumed that they weren't gonna be very good. But then for this video, I was like, you know, I've made mashed potatoes so many times on my channel. If you wanna see me boil some potatoes and mash them up, you can watch one of my other videos. This time we are reviewing some Idahoan original mashed potatoes made with 100% real Idaho potatoes, America's favorite mashed potatoes. And honestly, maybe I'm gonna be converted into a boxed mashed potato girl today. No shame, you know? Maybe you just don't have the time and I salute you. Or I don't know, maybe your store is just freaking out of potatoes. That would be insane, but maybe. So, and crazy, this is the craziest part of this whole video. I bought some canned gravy. Honestly, just because I could. I really didn't expect to find a pre-made vegan-friendly gravy at the store. And keep in mind, this is not supposed to be a healthful video, so the ingredients of this, you know, I'm just telling you, Campbell's has a mushroom gravy that's accidentally vegan. So that's like kind of cool. For whatever reason, if you need this, I got you. I'm gonna try it today and I'm gonna tell you if it sucks or not. Or maybe all you have is a microwave. Maybe you're stuck in your dorm on Thanksgiving all alone and you wanna have a Thanksgiving dinner. You know what? Grab your Gardein chicken strips, make some instant mashed potatoes and gravy, throw it all together, little good soup action, and call it a day. There you go. But obviously, you know, try your best to season it and stuff. Really fun part. Okay, so how much do we want? Well, let's make 4 servings. I feel like that's like a good amount. Oh, that does have microwave directions on it. Sick. So if you only have a microwave, You can do this. Combine water, salt, and butter according to the chart below. Margarine may be substituted. Wow, look how inclusive they are. Our motto is to pick one thing and do it well. We pick potatoes. Sick, okay. Oh, so weird, it looks like fish flakes. Honestly, it's not bad. It's good. It's not bad, it's good. Yeah, it's really not bad. It just tastes weird because it's like cold right now. It's not that much. Yeah, so I'm just adding some water to it on the stove because it'll like thicken up, I think. Okay, and then I don't know if I want to add something to it. I'm adding herbs again. 1, 2. Let's go. Oh shoot. Must snow. 1. I mean 1/2. Oh my gosh, it's going everywhere, you guys. Mashed potatoes, everybody. Here they are. I know it ain't the style, yeah. Well, this is not 4 servings. What in the F, man? That is not right. Rosemary and garlic. Ooh-wee. Another thing is that I got some fresh sage and thyme. I mean, I would recommend to everybody to buy some fresh herbs on Thanksgiving or for Thanksgiving dinner because it makes so much of a difference. Flavor-wise and smell-wise, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Think of that song. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. But yeah, literally just put them on anything. And it makes everything just so much more like fall. Home cooking. H. Cole. Oh, the last thing. One more dessert thing. I just wanted to show different options for people. A lot of store-bought, like frozen apple pies are accidentally vegan. I just didn't want to buy it today because I'd be buying a whole pie just for myself. A lot of you guys, maybe you're just having Thanksgiving with your immediate family like me. Maybe not everyone likes apple pie, so you don't want to do a whole pie. I found these Pepperidge Farm apple turnovers and they're accidentally vegan. I thought these would be so fun to just dip in ice cream. That would be so good. And then this also can save oven space if you have a air fryer or toaster oven. You could throw one of these in there. So if you don't have any more room in your oven, that can help you out. So maybe I should have showed myself like pouring the gravy on top. I forgot. But there's my chicken gravy mashed potatoes. They look kind of bad, but they're gonna taste better than they look. I'm sorry. This is my macaroni. It might have dried out a little bit on the edges. Maybe we should have had a more saucy sauce. And then this is my green bean casserole. Literally looks the same as it always does, but she's beauty, she's grace. Green bean casserole. Woo! I'm really scared this is gonna be really dry. Actually, okay. Inside, it doesn't seem too dry. Sorry, I'm not filming very well. It doesn't seem too dry inside. It's just the outside that's a little bit, but that's okay. Ooh, I hope that looks good, you know? It really wants to focus on the mac and cheese. It's like a big mac and cheese fan, the camera is. Here's my Thanksgiving feast right now. I mean, not including desserts. I think it's pretty cute, pretty sick. Is there something I could put the plate on so it's like higher up? I don't know, hopefully you can't see the towel because that would be weird. There's my plate. Oh, you definitely can. Well, just pretend like you can't see it, okay? I would like to try the macaroni and cheese first. It's good, but it's definitely lacking in flavor. I think my problem mainly was just like, I have too much noodles, not enough sauce. It's honestly, it's good. It's good. It's just a little bland, but like, it's good. I guess it felt like I was putting so much butter in it, so I didn't want to just keep adding fat and then it got greasier and greasier. But it honestly doesn't even taste like greasy or like too buttery at all. I could have put more, for sure. I was really scared that it would taste too coconutty or too cashewy, but it doesn't taste like either of those at all. Ooh, I love green beans. I love green beans. So delicious. The crumbs on the top really could have had more butter too. Mixing the butter with the breadcrumbs is worth it. I was being lazy, but it does make it better. And now onto the important part. It's all important, but we have a bite of turkey that's actually chicken, mashed potatoes, and gravy. The laziest I've ever made them. Or not lazy, but That's good. Let me have some gravy and mashed potato alone, no meat. Honestly, I don't know why I was like so against boxed mashed potatoes before. I mean, not really. Making them again, I would add a little more salt, maybe a little more garlic and a little more butter. I think I could just add a little bit more of everything, but they're good how they are. Hey, I'm having a good time with this. No complaints, except for the mac and cheese. The chicken is good too. Okay, this looks really cursed, like it's gonna be surgery or something. I wanna cut off the ends because I don't like the ends of the potato. You know, they're just a little funky. Cut, 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 cut. I'm gonna eat this whole thing. But if you didn't want as much, you could get like, split this between 2 people, so each person gets a half, like a boat. This does not look so glamorous. Okay, I'm sorry. Booter, booter, yes. Pumpkin pie spice and some cinnamon. And here we go. Here's the big guy. Oh, salt. We need salt. Just a little bit. Oh, I forgot to put nuts. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting them in the oven. So just took it out the oven. It was at like 380 for like 4 minutes. I'm just gonna make sure that it's like warm. So marshmallow fluff you can like toast. This stuff, I don't know if you can like toast it, but we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna drizzle some. Wow, what a beautiful drizzle we've created. Oh my god, this is the worst thing I've ever done. And then I want to try it because I'm so curious. This stuff is so weird. Whoa, what the heck? That really reminds me of something, but I can't think of what it is. It's not marshmallows. It's really good. We're going to, I don't know, broil it for like 2 minutes, I guess, and see what happens. And now I have all of this. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know. I can tell if it like toasted at all or if that's just like some cinnamon in it. It smells so good in here right now because of this. Yeah, it's just soupy. I was wondering if it would like puff up at all, but no. Let me take a bite. I'm gonna grab some, make sure we get a nut and some marshmallow stuff. Oh my god. Why does it taste almost better than my sweet potato casserole? It tastes the same, maybe better. Anyways, this was so freaking good. This was immaculate vibes. I don't even need the casserole thing. This is literally just as good. I'm going to go eat this and watch YouTube videos and have a good time. Let's cover up this ugly part with some frozen Cool Whip. Please drip accordingly. I literally have this on top of my microwave. So here she is. I think it fried in the air fryer really well. I mean, like, it puffed up a lot, you know, very flaky and golden, you could say. It's really steaming, but the outside doesn't feel that hot. I'm scared to take a bite. That was perfect in my opinion. I honestly would prefer this to a lot of like apple pies because it's mostly crust and it's not like as sweet. Like the Marie Callender's apple pies that are accidentally vegan or whatever are good, but like I can really only eat so much of them. But these are like perfect because they're not that sweet and they're a lot of crust. I love the crust. So the pumpkin pie turned out really good, honestly. Well, the pumpkin pie part of the pumpkin pie turned out perfect. Flavor of it was perfect. The crust though, I was really disappointed in. It came out weirdly tough, like it was like hard to cut the slices out of the pan. It was just kind of like chewy. it didn't ruin the pie at all. It was still fine, it's just like was a little disappointing. And so I was about to say like, okay, I don't recommend using puff pastry sheets then, but then I remembered that like in my cottagecore video, I made that little chicken pot pie thing and I used a puff pastry sheet in the same way, like I didn't pre-bake it or anything. And that turned out perfect. If you can get Pepperidge Farm puff pastry sheets that are accidentally vegan, then those would probably be better for a pie because I used those for that chicken pot pie and that turned out perfect. But the pumpkin pie part was amazing. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope maybe it was interesting and I hope the food didn't seem disappointing or lame. This isn't gonna be my favorite Thanksgiving video of mine for sure. I just tried to do something different and yeah, I don't know. So anyways, thank you for watching. Please check out the links below. I'll have my second channel and my Twitch and other social media, you know, other things. The Discord, feel free to check all that out. And yeah, hope you're having fun this fall and holiday season. Fall-a-day, wow. And see you in the next video.